for finding the time.
I want to tell you guys that this is the first time ever I've finished 2 episodes and my husband and I look at each other and we're like, let's go again.
No way.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
You're not lying to
Absolutely,
us. You're being honest to us.
I am being honest
That's
because
so
I was
wonderful.
like, I have to go back. I have to break this down.
I see. Yeah.
It's so rich.
Oh, that's good.
And I thought about, Fisk is mayor, but there have to be like a lot of procedural mayoral things, like day to day.
Yeah.
Like, how is Fisk at admin?
Yeah, great. That's great. That's it.
Right.
This is explored.
This is
It's
basically
fantastic.
what we're trying to do. Yeah.
Does he like sit down and do like a Zoom meeting? Like, what's he the worst at?
Yeah, I mean, I would say he's pretty bad at that. I'd say he's pretty bad at anything that has to do with being out in daylight, so to speak. And yeah, I think you're spot on. I mean, that is what he's struggling with. It's like, I've been saying this a lot, but it is truly like a vampire trying to live in the daylight.
Sure.
And it's
We all know how badly that goes.
Exactly. So, yeah.
The 2 of you sitting at the diner. So I'm talking about this specifically because it's in the trailer. It's not a spoiler, so we're safe here, okay? But you 2 sitting across from each other, again, made me think about how the openness and the honesty between the 2 of these characters might qualify the Matt Wilson relationship as one of the most open and honest relationships in their lives. Like,
Right. I see what you're saying.
right?
Yeah.
Like, those 2 relate to each other and they're honest. I love seeing these guys sit across from each other. If you do this, I'm going to do this.
Right.
But would you agree with that statement? Would you say
Yeah.
that this relationship is...
I would say that, and I would go further to say that they need each other in a very kind of not so healthy way.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely something freeing, I think, about being in a room with someone who knows all your secrets and with whom you are, from whom you're hiding nothing. It's interesting because the honesty comes with threat. It comes with a loathing as well as a respect. So that's a funny ingredient to add.
Yeah, it's not clean.
No,
It's dirty.
But it's but you're right, 100%. It's cool. I mean, it's very. I think it's a relief for Matt to sit there and
Right.
Yeah, agree.
This is who I am, and I know you know that.
That intimacy is fascinating to watch.
Cool. That's good.
Who has it better in the costuming world? Because
I do.
You do? Because
I
don't
think.
you have padding?
But it depends what it depends. So they
You mean comfort? You mean comfort?
Do you mean?
Yeah,
oh,
because you
mean-
have padding,
yeah, okay.
but you have the suit
Right,
and like.
if you mean comfort, then he has it better. But if you mean iconic, like epic, mega rooftop superhero suit, cowl, like
Yes.
come on, like.
yeah.
So
A lot of
no
the-
Do you know what I mean? Like you're going to like a cool event. You're gonna go in your comfy pajamas? No. You're gonna go in something that doesn't feel good at all, but looks mega.
Is,
Can't disagree with that.
is there a zipper somewhere?
There's multiples. Yeah.
And they're
Listen,
hidden?
superheroes
They're in all
when
the
they-
right places
when superheroes need to go, they need to go.
They certainly
Yeah.
do.
in a superhero way.
Yeah.
a superhero way.
Yeah. Maybe we need to put that on camera one day.
So you have. I mean, I'm here for
I
it.
just feel like we entered a different show.
It's
There are times. I will
welcome
say
to my
this.
world, Vincent
There
D'Onofrio.
are times where, like, I'm in that suit and it's lunch and I go to the bathroom and I take a leak or whatever and I'm peeing and I look up in the mirror and it's funny.
It's funny.
It's
Yeah,
funny,
I'm sure
you
it
know?
is. Yeah.
It's
I wonder-
my life is crazy.
I do have a feeling, though, just to stick up for myself a little bit here. I do have a feeling, though, when it comes to bathroom use, I would say it's more difficult for me.
With this, okay, but I have had some bathroom mishaps of legendary.
I don't think
scale.
we want to share each other's mishaps, but
There's
yeah,
no-
I've had a few myself.
Yeah.
We'll head out for a cocktail
The
after
problem
this.
is that with these things, those mishaps are hard to reverse.
Ah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of white suits too, brother. So you've done some interviews talking about how Fisk lost some of his power during the Blip. And
I don't think I lost any of my power. I think I didn't want to interrupt but go ahead, finish your question.
So explain that and how it plays into Born Again.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
I think that Echo went into my head and took us back to in the room a few minutes before I was about to kill my father for trying to kill my mother, while he was trying to kill my mother. And I think she tried to pull all of that event and the badness that came with it out of me. But I don't think she succeeded. I denied it the whole time. And in the scene, I'm just saying no, 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 no. And it never happens. She never empties me out. But I think that the biggest thing that hurt him and confused him and troubled him was exactly how she did what she did. And he didn't quite understand what she was trying to do. And he knows that she did something. And I think like it would anybody. It's such a strange thing to talk about because it's fantasy. But I think it screwed with him. I think it screwed with his head in many ways. And I think that he took a sabbatical. He didn't tell his wife, Vanessa, who Ayelet Zura plays, who's an incredible actress. He didn't tell her where he was or did anything. So he disappeared. And when he came back, he explains to her in the new series somewhat of what happened. And that in a way, he definitely apologizes for disappearing.
And he also doesn't rinse that blood off the rabbit in the snow painting.
No,
either.
he does not. Yeah.